said, clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Bring me down, can't none bring me down. The love is too high to bring me down. Can't none bring me down. I said, clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. It might seem crazy what I'm about to say. Sunshine, she's here, you can take a break. I'm a hot air balloon that could go to space. With the air, like I don't care, baby, by the way. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Here come bad news, talking this and that. Well, give me all you got and don't hold it back. Well, I should probably warn you, I'll be just fine. No offense to you, don't waste your time. Here's why. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you...
Hey everybody, it's Pastor Wendy. Welcome to another Wednesday night Kaleo Kids service. We are at kaleotulsa.online.church. Take a minute, invite your friends and your family right now, so that way we can all chat together and get a lesson out of it all together and be able to learn from each other.
Miss Wendy.
Hey Mike, how are you?
Hey, guess what?
What?
You know, I heard that everyone prayed last week for Elaine to get better and everything because she had a cold.
They did.
Yeah, well, it worked. Elaine is feeling better. She's with us today. And we're excited for today.
I'm excited today too because I heard you guys are actually gonna do something and you have a surprise for us.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
I am so excited to see it. I can't wait. So why don't you guys take a minute and do a worship song and let's get all our jitters out and then we will see what Mike and Elaine have in store for us.
I'm not trying to brag, but it's like I'm a Shakespearean actor.
Ooh.
And it's going to be really, 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 really good.
Well, I'm really, 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 really excited to see it.
Yeah.
All right, we'll see you guys in just a minute.
L-O-V-E. Hey.
Find a way to lend some help. Love your neighbor as yourself. Spend your time on someone else.
Yeah, come on.
Find a way to lend some help. Love your neighbor as yourself. Spend your time on someone else. God's love is like no other. Share it with one another. Come on, everyone. help your neighbor run the race. Put yourself in second place. Find a way to show some grace. Help your neighbor run the race. Put yourself in second place. L-O-V-E. God's love is like no other. L-O-V-E. Share it with one another. Come on, everyone. Reach out and love someone. L-O-V-E. We're gonna love each other.
God loved us from the very start, and I got the love in my beating heart. And spread that love all across the earth, and tell everybody what his love is worth. Come on, so let God hear the praise from us. And love people like the Savior does. And you ain't never gonna be the same when you L-O-V-E in Jesus' name.
God's love is like no other. We're gonna love each other. Come on, everyone. Reach out and love someone. We're gonna love each other. God's love is like no other. We're gonna love each other. Reach out and love someone. We're gonna love each other. It started in the garden when Adam chose to sin. And now I can't get rid of this trouble that I'm in. Where will I go for answers? How can I find my way? I lift my eyes to heaven for the Lord to save the day.
When everything is falling down.
Gonna lift you up, oh, oh, oh. 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 So I'll praise you in the morning, praise you in the night, and through the darkest valley, when there's no end in sight, when there's no silver lining in all the clouds I see, I lift my eyes to heaven for the Lord to rescue me.
When everything is falling down.
Gonna lift you up, oh, oh, oh. 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 Gonna lift you up, gonna lift you up.
When everything is falling down.
Gonna lift you up, oh, oh, oh. Gonna lift you up, oh, oh, oh. Gonna lift you up, gonna lift you up, oh, oh, oh. Gonna lift you up, oh, oh, oh. Gonna lift you up, oh, oh, oh. Gonna lift you up, gonna lift you up, oh, oh, oh. Gonna lift you up, gonna lift you up, oh, oh, oh. Gonna lift you up, gonna lift you up, oh, oh, oh.
When God created the world and everything in it, He made man in His own image to live here and take care of the world. However, humans started doing evil things and stopped following His commands. They did not pray to Him, and they only cared for their own comfort. God decided to destroy the earth and everybody in it. There was only one man who loved God, Noah. Noah loved and worshipped God. He believed in God even though nobody else did. He also taught his family to love and fear God. One day, God spoke to Noah.
Noah, you are a good man. You are righteous and you live a good life with your family. But the world has become evil and all the people in the world deserve to die.
Noah was shocked at what he heard, but he remained calm. But God, these are your people. Have mercy on them.
No, Noah. The world has to be destroyed. I will send a great flood that will destroy the whole of Earth. It will rain without end for 40 days. Every living being on Earth will be destroyed.
So be it. Let your will be done.
Fear not, Noah. I have come to warn you because you have been a good man. You and your family will survive the flood.
You are merciful, my God.
You will have to build an ark for you and your family.
What is an ark, my lord?
An ark is a big wooden boat. You will build this ark to protect your family from the flood. The ark should be big enough for your family. You will also be taking many animals along with you so that they can survive too.
But God, I have no knowledge about building arks. How will I do this?
Do not worry. I will give you all the instructions you need. Just follow them, and you will be able to build it without any problem.
Okay, my lord. I will follow your instructions and do as you say.
You must also talk to the people around you and try to convince them to mend their ways. Tell them to turn to me, pray to me, and fear me. Tell them to be kind and do good things. Tell them to stop being selfish and live a good life.
I will do as you say, my lord. And as God instructed, Noah started to cut down trees. He made big planks out of the wood to build his ark. People started noticing what Noah was doing. They gathered around him as he shaped his planks and piled them up. They were curious.
Noah, what are you doing?
Hello, friend. I am building an ark.
What is an ark?
It is a big boat, my friend. It will protect me and my family from the flood.
What flood?
My dear friend, God, our Creator, spoke to me. He said that He is angry with the people, and He is going to destroy all living beings with a flood.
My dear Noah, we don't understand. Where is this flood coming from?
God will send heavy rains. It will rain non-stop for 40 days, and a flood will come and wipe out everything. You can stop this. God is angry with your ways. You only have to turn to Him and mend your ways. Pray to Him. Ask Him for forgiveness, and you will be saved. You can come with me on my ark. You will be saved from the flood.
Noah, have you gone mad? You do not make any sense. Why are you doing all this? Stop building this nonsense ark and look after your family.
Sorry, my friend, this is my work. God has asked me to do this. I have to obey Him. I will build this ark as He has told me. The villagers laughed loudly and returned to their homes. By now, Noah had gathered all the food grains, the seeds, and the animals. He stored the food grains in the ark. God then made the animals arrive in pairs. Every animal and bird on the earth waited in line patiently to enter the ark. There were lions, tigers, elephants, snakes, parrots, zebras, everyone. 2 by 2, they entered the ark. Then Noah called to the villagers and once again invited them to enter his ark. The people still refused to believe in him. They could not understand why he was collecting animals and placing them in the ark. They continued to sin against God, and they refused to enter.
You said it would rain for 40 days, Noah. I don't even see a drip of rain anywhere. Do you still think that you're making any sense? Do you really think that this God is going to save you? You have been making a fool of yourself and trying to make us all fools as well.
I believe in my Lord. He will never abandon me. He has always guided me to do what is right. I am still inviting you to join me in the ark. You will be saved.
We are not coming into your stupid ark. You can do as you please. Just leave us alone now.
Once Noah had completed filling up his ark with the animals, God told Noah to assemble his family and bring them into the ark. Once they had entered the ark, the door was closed and the ark was sealed shut. As soon as the ark was sealed, the first drops of rain began to fall on earth. The villagers were amazed, as there had not been any rains for a very long time. Soon it was raining heavily, and big thunderclouds gathered all around the village. It continued to rain for days, and soon the water was flooding the village. The ark then began to float over the water. People in the village were running for shelter as their homes had been swept away by the flood. Meanwhile, Noah, his family, and the animals he had brought with him were safe and warm in the ark. It rained heavily for 40 days, and in the end there was nothing but water all around. All living beings were drowned, and even the highest mountains were covered by the flood. Noah looked out of the window of his ark and could see nothing but water all around. After 40 days and 40 nights of rain, it stopped raining. The water level slowly started coming down. The ark continued to sail with Noah's family and the animals. They kept sailing in search of dry land. After many days, Noah sent a dove out in search of dry land. The dove returned as it could not find any place to make a nest. The water still covered every patch of dry land. Noah waited for 1 week and then sent the dove out again. This time, the dove returned with an olive branch. This meant that the water levels had come down. Noah waited for 1 more week, and this time, when he sent the dove out, it did not return. This was a sign that the water had come down and there was dry land. Soon, the ark came to a stop on top of a dry mountain. Then God spoke to Noah.
Noah, it is now safe for you and your family to leave the ark. You can step out to the land. You can now lead a new life with your family. Release all the animals. Let them once again roam the earth.
Thank you, my Lord. I am thankful for your love and faith in me. You have kept me safe through all this. My family is alive and well because of you. We owe our lives to you.
You are a righteous man, Noah. Your faith in me has saved you. Your family has been saved because of your good deeds. I promise that I will never again send the floods.
As a reminder of this promise, God created a beautiful rainbow. Noah and his family lived for a long time on earth. They had many children, and soon Noah's children and grandchildren were spread all over the world.
Who built the ark?
Noah, Noah.
Who built the ark? Noah built the ark.
Yeah. And that's right. I hope you guys enjoyed that story. I really enjoyed it. What did you guys like about it? They want to hear you.
Well, I can tell you that my favorite part, Miss Jasmine,
Yeah.
was when Elaine was almost thrown out of the boat.
That was a good part. I did enjoy that. I laughed. Elaine, what was your favorite part?
Well, I liked it because no matter how many times that someone called Noah crazy, he stuck it out and did what God told him to do.
Yeah, that was a good part too. I really liked that part too.
Exactly. That's a lot of points. But that's the main point of Noah, right? No matter what people said to him, no matter how much they laughed at him, called him crazy, called him all sorts of mean, horrible names, he still stayed faithful to what God had said. And he still obeyed God no matter how many times throughout the time it took him to build the ark that they called him crazy and said, it's never going to rain. You know? Does that make sense?
Yeah, that would be really hard for me, Miss Jasmine, because if people just made fun of me like every day while I was doing something, like at what point do I start listening to them instead of listening to God? Like to try to fit in and things like that. Like I think it'd just be really hard. You know what I mean?
I do understand what you mean. Like when people just are just all the time, maybe when you go to school, they're just always I don't know, making fun of or laughing at your shoes, your shirt, your clothes. It could be a number of things. But the whole thing was that LOL, Noah never listened to the other people. Even though every single day he heard all the things they said and he saw them laughing at him, he heard them, but he still listened to God. He never turned away from God. He never said, God's crazy, let me just do what everyone else is doing. No, he said, God spoke to me, he said build an ark, and he did it. Not once did he listen to anyone else.
You know, Miss Jasmine, I think that I'll always remember Noah, especially like maybe at school or something, whenever someone's trying to get me to do something wrong or something like that. I think Noah's a good person to try to remember, so we always listen and do what God would want us to do, right?
Right, that is so right. When you're going through things or people are just going through school or you're in your friend groups and people are just, I don't know, picking on you for whatever reason, it just to listen to God and to not listen to them. That is what it is.
That's awesome. It was such a great story.
It was. I really enjoyed it. It's one of my favorites, actually, because no matter what Noah faced, he was still faithful to God, and that is just so beautiful, you know? I just think it's great.
I do too.
Well, that is it for another Wednesday night. I hope you guys had a great time and got a little bit out of the story. So I want you to take that out into the world this week and see what you can do with it. So, but don't remember, we have a Sunday service as well. It's at 10:30 and it's at the same website. So kaleotulsa.online.church.
Miss
I
Wendy,
want to see
Miss
you
Wendy,
there.
Can I say something?
Hi Elaine. Hi Mike.
So the pastor that's there at 10:30, he's really good. I think you should really, really, really come watch him.
Yeah, Pastor Jason's awesome, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and we're doing, actually, you know, our series is Wired for Worship, and we've already kind of talked about worship in the past few weeks, haven't we?
We sure have.
Yeah.
I can't wait because you know what? We're going to have Pastor Benny here and Miss Amy, and it's going to be awesome.
I'm really excited to see Sunday as well. So remember, every Sunday morning at 10:30 and then every Wednesday night at 7 p.m. And it is kaleotulsa.online.church. So Mike and Elaine, while you're here, would you guys mind closing in prayer with me and bowing your heads with me?
Yeah, we'll listen to you pray. We'll bow our heads
Okay,
with you.
yeah. All right, so everyone gather around and bow your heads. Father God, I just thank you for, although we may not be able to meet in person just yet, I thank you for this time that we can share together and learn all about your word and the amazing things that you have in store for us. We hope that everyone gets something out of this lesson. We know that you speak to everyone differently, God, and so what someone may get, maybe something different someone else will get too. We don't know, but that's why we can gather together and worship and pray and love just like you want us to, God. Father, I thank you for all of these kids and all of our Kaleo church members and the people of this world. And I just can't wait until we can get together again and worship. It's your name I pray. Amen.
Amen.
All right, guys, we'll see you later.
It might seem crazy what I'm about to say. Sunshine, she's here, you can take a break. I'm a hot air balloon that could go to space. With the air, like I don't care, baby, by the way. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. fine. No offense to you, don't waste your time.